and good afternoon to all of you. I completely share the words by Alexander and also for Masha about what this conference has been and how every one of us has been impacted with the results. In Colombia, we say that there are three kinds of people. The first group is the people that don't know what is happening. The second group is the people that they know what is happening, but they don't take any action. And the third group is the group of the people that make that the things happen. And for me, it's a privilege to be here in Ahmedabad, in India, with this group of change makers that in the daily life make that the things happen. And for that, I want to congratulate all of you because it is a recognition about your daily work, about your passion, and about your commitment. I always wanted to be here in India, and it is my first time. And why I wanted to be here, I think that not only because it's the country of Gandhi who has inspired the world, but also because if we are talking about climate change education, always it's important to take a look what has been done and what is needed to move the agenda forward. And just going back to the history, in 2002, parties of the climate change convention were here in India, in Delhi. And here in India, in Delhi, was adopted the first work program on Article 6 of the Convention. Then it's here, in this country, when we started to develop the general ideas about what is needed to promote education, training, public awareness, public access to information, public participation, and international cooperation. And some years later, is India as well, after the world have adopted the Sustainable Development Goals, but as well the Paris Agreement on Climate Change, that also bring experts, practitioners, delegates from government, civil society, and the academia to think together, to discuss together, and to bring and suggest proposals to move the agenda forward. Then for all of that, thanks a lot. And I think that also some of the concepts are changing. And one of these is the leadership. And I think that here we have seen that, that we need a collective leadership, and that no any single person, any single institution can alone move the agenda forward. And as they say, it has been a collaboration and a partnership. And then I would like to request to the organizers that had been working the last month in this impossible mission to make this possible. Then I would like that Katikeya, but also all the people, the organizers that have been participating here and making this possible, to stand up, and that you also join us with a big applause for all of them. But also, it has been not only then also we have moderators and the speakers. Then where are the moderators and the speakers? Please stand up. You know each other. I think that here. And where are the institutions that are here with all the logos that also have been somehow contributing? Then it is a big recognition to all of you because it is a collective effort. Some of the keywords that I take from this conference is about leadership, is about commitment, is about innovation, dialogue, exchange of experience, determination, and it's about empowering people to transform and to take action. We have now the big challenge to implement this agenda. And how from the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change we will take these recommendations forward. I think that there are 4 key areas. Last year in Paris, we organized for first time the Education Day to bring together not only the ministers of environment that usually participate at the COP, but as well delegates and ministers of education. And it has been a big effort working with UNESCO, with UNEP, with other UN agencies, but also with the governments. This year we want to celebrate the second Education Day at COP22 that will take place in Morocco. And the idea is that the results and the recommendations from this conference could be presented there. The second point is about the process that in the UNFCCC we are taking in 2016. As you may know, after the New Delhi World Program adopted by parties in 2002, parties adopted in 2012 the Doha World Program on Article 6 of the Convention. And this year is the intermediate review of this work program. It is an opportunity for government, but also for the other stakeholders involved to take a stop about what has been done and how we can move the agenda forward. I think that these recommendations can really fit the process and can bring innovative ideas. The third one is, I think we need to learn from each other. This conference has been this platform. And the good practices that have been presented here, I think that CCE can play a very important role in compiling these good practices and making available for all the process that other people around the world can learn from these materials, from this experience, and what had been worked and what not. And the other point is, in the workshop on climate change also was done a recommendation that the national determinate contribution, that is the work plan of every country regarding action on climate change, will include a component on education and Article 6. I think this is a very strong recommendation that can also make that every country, according to the national realities, circumstances, and culture, can move the agenda forward. Also, with all the review that we will take this year, we are part as well as the UN Alliance on Education, Training and Public Awareness, 13 UN organizations working together to support countries and other stakeholders in this process. The results of the climate change process also will present the results to the GAP, to the Global Action Program on Education for Sustainable Development. Then now it is how the different processes are coming together and we are working in this common goal. Just to finalize, I would like to say that we are living in a transforming world, but as well in a very exciting time. An exciting time because we have the opportunity to build a different development, a green, low emission and climate resilient development. It is an opportunity to write a new chapter in the history of the humanity. And should be this generation the one that will be remembered as the one that took the determination to advance this agenda forward. And it is an invitation to work together and to write this new chapter in the history together. Then thanks a lot and the best wishes in the implementation of this agenda. Thank you.